Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will tell some interesting facts about Russia. Let's start. Number 1. Russia is the largest country in the world and bigger than Pluto. It covers an area of 17 million square kilometers, of which Siberia makes up 77%. It stretches so far around the globe that Russia has 11 different time zones. Russia has a population of around 144 million people. Number 2. Russia in space. Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin was the first human in space when he orbited the Earth in a 108-minute flight in 1961. In 1967, Russia also launched the world's first satellite, Sputnik. Number 3. 2 Russian cosmonauts have spent more time in space than any other person. Gennady Padalka broke the record in 2015 with a total of 879 days in space over 5 space flights, taking the record previously held by Sergei Krikalev with 803 days, 9 hours and 39 minutes over 6 space flights. Number 4. Russia is home to some 20% of the world's trees, and 1/5 of the world's freshwater is in Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is the largest and deepest freshwater lake in the world, and situated north of the Mongolian border in southeastern Siberia. The lake stretches 644 kilometers, 400 miles, and is around 1,637 meters, 5,000 feet deep. Russia is also home to 640 billion trees. Almost half of the country is forest. These last wild forests of Europe include vast swaths of Siberia, home to the endangered Siberian tiger. Number 5. There are over 100 languages in Russia. The official language is Russian, and it's the first and only language of just over 80% of the population. There are more than 100 minority languages, the main one being Tatar. 3% of the country speaks Tatar. Other minority languages include Bashir, Circassian, Chechen, Chuvash, Dolgang, German, Mordvin, and Ukrainian. Most people who speak a minority language also speak Russian. Number 6. Russia has domesticated a species of fox. Russian scientists led by geneticist Dmitry Belyaev at the Institute of Cytology and Genetics in Novosibirsk, showed that a species could be tamed by breeding on behavior alone in just over 50 years. The domesticated Siberian foxes are friendly and trainable, and extremely expensive. Number 7. Russia has the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world with an estimated 7,700 warheads. It holds just under half of all the nuclear weapons in existence. The US has the second biggest store. Number 8. Russian scientists have brought back to life a plant that became extinct 32,000 years ago. The fruit of a tiny Arctic flower, the narrow-leafed campion, was stored away in the burrow of an Arctic ground squirrel, and lay frozen hard in the Siberian tundra until a recent excavation. Scientists thawed cells from the placenta, the part of the fruit that produces seeds, and grew them into whole plants. Number 9. The radiation emanating from Russia's Lake Karachay would kill you in an hour. Lake Karachay, in the southern Ural Mountains in eastern Russia, was a dumping ground for radioactive waste for years. It's possibly the most polluted place on Earth. Number 10. The world's largest collection of squirrel-related items belongs to Russian Pavel Gerasimov. He has over 1,100 items, including a solid gold squirrel statuette. Number 11. 19. Russians are the world's fourth biggest lovers of alcohol, knocking back 15.1 liters per person a year. Only Belarus, Moldova and Lithuania beat Russia. Vodka is the most popular drink. The word vodka come from voda, which means water, and beer, the second most popular, was only officially classed as an alcoholic drink in 2013. Up until then, anything with less than 10% alcohol was considered a foodstuff. Number 12. Russian women live 12 years longer than Russian men. The life expectancy for Russian men is 64.7 years and 76.57 years for Russian women, 2015 estimate. Women also outnumber the men. There are around 10 million more women than men in Russia. Number 13. The famous Trans-Siberian Railway is the longest single railway in the world. Running some 9,200 kilometers 700 miles from Moscow in European Russia to Vladivostok on the Pacific coast in Asia. The trip non-stop takes 152 hours and 27 minutes. Number 14. More billionaires live in Moscow than any other city in the world after New York. According to the Hurun Global Rich List 2015, Russia has a total 93 billionaires, those valued with assets at more than $1 billion United States dollars, the fourth largest number of billionaires in the world after the US, China and India. Many Russian billionaires saw their fortunes fall in the last couple of years due to a number of factors, not least the drop in global oil prices. Some rich Russians hire fake ambulances to ensure that other drivers let them get through Moscow's terrible traffic jams. Number 15. The Russian village Oymyakon is the coldest village on Earth. The Siberian village of Oymyakon saw the temperature dip to -68 C on 6 February 1933. Only Antarctica is colder. It's chilly elsewhere in Russia, too. The icicles hanging off some of the buildings in Moscow are so huge that people cordon off the sidewalks below to prevent the icicles from hitting pedestrians below. If you like my video, please subscribe the channel. Interest the best.